So I recently got a message asking me to do a quick overview of the Denon DN-X100 mixer. I have it, as you can see, and somebody who saw my NT60 overview wanted me to do an overview of the mixer. So I'll run through a few basic features of it. It's pretty simple as mixers come, but I'll show you the features that it has. So just start off with the basics, where everything is. Right here you have the input for headphones. I just have normal headphones, and I'll run through these features a little later, but as you can see, there's a few little tweaks you can do with the faders and a crossfader down there. And then up on the face right here we got you got the basic, it's two channel mixer. Channel 1 fader right there, up faders, 2, the crossfader for channels A and B right there, channel reverse right now. Let me turn it on so you can see this a little better. So yeah, that lights up when you turn it on. But so basically, yeah, that you can switch the lines right here if you want to put a CD player or a tape deck or something in the back. You can switch between the different lines. For program 1, program 2, 2-channel, I said that there's low, mid, and high, and I'll show you a little. So, cut the mid, cut the bass, cut the bass, get the high, and then, of course, the mid. So pretty much every mixer's got that, nothing really that special, you can cut it all, of course. Also we've got gain for each channel. So that's the basic thing, where if the record is one of those quiet records because if it's old, or the groove, I don't really know what determines it, but if the record's not too great, you can raise it all the way up there, but usually there's a safe distance. Same thing on program 2, same exact functions. You got the Q for each one with whatever goes into your headphones. You can choose what side. Over here we get the master volumes. Master volume for the entire mixer. Right there. Balance from your left speaker to the right speaker, or right in the middle. Here is the levels for the headphones, so you can either go to the Q, which is the headphones, or it'll play on the master. And then this is the level within the headphones, the level of the music you'll hear in your headphones. In the split Q, you'll hear, if you put on split Q, you'll hear like this in your left ear and this in your right ear. And then right here you can switch back and forth. So I'm kind of running out of tape, but over here is mic controls. You can put a microphone in, and you can you got this talk over the music, which if you're playing a track, kind of keeps it running, but it dims it down a little. Get that like radio booth, kind of like radio DJ effect. Or the mic can go off, mic on. These are all controls for the mic. The level of your voice. You got high and low of your voice. I haven't used the mic, so I'm not too positive on those features. But let me switch to the back real quick. I showed this once before in my other video, but I'll show it again. So in the back here you got real basic features. There's the power switch, of course. This is where the power goes into. Right here you got master out, plugging into whatever receiver amp you have for right there. This is where each individual turntable is, and then like I said, you can plug in a CD player. You know, there's another set of those. Plug in anything else. For fader, you know, like effects or anything you might want, here's the mic plug. I was looking for that earlier. So some pretty basic features back there. Pretty much any, I guess, mixer you would see this. I guess the big incentive is that you have this other section for a tape deck or an effects machine. I don't know. I don't do that, so I guess maybe you could attach like Serato Scratch Live there. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have too much time left on the tape, but I'll run through what these do down here. So right here you got channel 1 fader, reverse, slow, fast, crossfader, same thing, channel 2 fader, same thing. So the crossfader right here, reverse. If you hit reverse, you know, whatever, you know, you put this is on, this is on. Instead, if it's reverse, pretty obvious, put it over here, this will play, put it over here, now this will play. Just reverses the function. Same with this, if you put the either crossfader on reverse, normally this would be top volume, this would be bottom volume off. If you put it on reverse, this is top volume, this is off. Now what's pretty cool with these slow and fast features, they have one for channel 2 fader right here, crossfader, and channel 1 fader. So if you put it on, like say if you put it on slow, all the way to slow for the crossfader, if you have this here and it's playing this track here, as you move over it, this track will slowly come in. You'll be able to barely hear it here, and then you'll hear full volume here. So I guess if you want to slowly bring in a track, barely noticeable, and then finally in, put on slow and you can adjust it accordingly. Or you know, the opposite, all the way fast. If you have like this, here this track is pretty much in. It just puts the track in faster. Similarly with the crossfaders, slow, the volume slowly will increase as you move up, whereas with fast, by this time, by like middle, it'll pretty much be all the way up, and this will be blasting, you know, fast, slower, volume increase. And you turn each of those on right here to use them. Otherwise, it's just factory default set how it should be. But if you do want to tweak around with it, you know, you do have those options for the crossfader and the 2-up faders. Yeah, so that's a quick overview. I hope you liked that. And if you have any more questions, just feel free to ask me. Yeah. Show you this track real quick. Really fast, see? Both in. And if you have it off, just normal. So, yeah, any questions, ask me, feel free.